So today on What It Looks Like Homemade, we are making Mexican street corn. This recipe is simple. It tastes fantastic. It is super easy to make. If you want to make this recipe, please let me know what you think about it. Let me know how it turned out for you. I cannot wait to hear from you and to see, hey, what did you think about the What It Looks Like Homemade Mexican street corn? I will post the link to the video up here so you can see exactly what I bought to make this Mexican street corn, so you can make it exactly the way I made it. But man, it smells fantastic. It's gonna be fantastic. And I thank you so much for watching What It Looks Like Homemade. All right, listen, here we go. You don't know how to cook, I'ma teach you now. Stir fry, cheesecake, apple pie. Get your mind right, you ain't gotta ask why. I can do this all night, let me show you how. Everything tastes good when you follow me. Make your friend ask, can I get the recipe? We turn lemons into lemonade. Get your cooking skills and upgrade on What It Looks Like Homemade. What it looks like homemade. What it looks like homemade. Homemade. So, of course, the first thing we're gonna need for our Mexican street corn is corn. So we have 5 ears of corn here. That's what we're gonna use for our recipe. It's pretty easy to cut the kernels off the corn. I'm gonna show you how to do that. A lot of times your tendency is you wanna kind of set the corn up like this and go down like that. But I find that makes sort of a mess. So what we're gonna do is just lay it down on its side like this. And we're just gonna cut it right off. And then they'll just fall right onto the cutting board here. And then just keep flipping it around like this. And you get all of it off. There we go, almost done with that one. And go just like that. And then of course, once you get it off, you just kind of break it up with your fingers. And look at how long that take, about 10 seconds. So we're gonna go ahead and knock out the other 4 here in just a second. Okay, so now we have all of our corn in our bowl. Now what I like to make in my Mexican street corn is I like to add a little red pepper to it, just a little red bell pepper. I just find that it adds a little extra crunch, a little flavor to it, and a little color as well. So we're gonna cut this up here. So we can put this into our corn. Take that out, put that in the sink. Just gonna cut it. Now, we're gonna rinse out the seeds here. Just get those out of the way. Here we go. We begin to cut it. And you don't want big pieces of peppers either, so we're gonna cut them into thin slices like this. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna use half of the pepper. We're not gonna use, even though I cut the whole thing, we're just gonna use half of it. So just use half of the bell pepper. Now, if you're making less corn, then you're gonna use less bell pepper. But for 5 ears of corn, about half of the bell pepper there will work out just fine. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add this right into our corn. Just like that. Kind of blend it in there. Now you can see that's a nice little mixture, nice little flavor. I like the contrast between the red and the yellow of the corn. Okay, next we're gonna put this in the skillet and we're gonna roast it. Okay, now it's time to roast the corn. So we're gonna add in 1 tablespoon of butter to our hot skillet here. Get that, let it melt around. You know, Mexican corn is one of my wife's favorite meals. She used to eat this when she was younger. She's the one who kind of introduced me to it. And so I tried it one time. I said, you know what, this is a pretty simple recipe. And I'm really happy to be able to share it with you. Because now you can make Mexican street corn anytime you want. All right, that's melted. So now we're gonna pour this into the melted butter. All right, now we're just gonna let this start to roast, and we want the corn to turn brown. Somewhat brown, not like burnt brown, but brown so that we know that it's roasted. Just get it mixed up in there nice. All right, then we're gonna let the skillet do its thing. So get our 5 tablespoons of mayonnaise added to it. Then we're gonna add our 2 tablespoons of chili powder. I'm gonna leave a little bit just to sprinkle over the top. The juice from 1 lime. And about half of our cotija cheese. And get all that mixed in there. Oh my goodness, this is looking so delectable. It's just looking so good. It smells wonderful. So once you get it blended in there, it's pretty much done. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it out of the skillet and get ready to eat. You know, and what I love about cooking at home is that you can make things however you want to make them. If you want it spicier, add more spice. If you don't want any spice, don't put any in there, because you're making it yourself, so you don't have to worry about, hey, you know, will the chef get it right at the restaurant? I asked them to put no onions in there, but it comes back with onions. When you make it at home and it's homemade, it's gonna be just the way you want it. Now, if you mess up, that's on you. But either way, you know, you can still eat it if you want to. But that's one of the things I really love about cooking, is that I can make it my way. And that's what really counts. All right, now it's time to make the plate. This Mexican street corn looks wonderful. We want to get all that off there. Oh my goodness. Like I say, I wish you could smell this through the camera, because it smells so wonderful. And mix it in there. Look at those peppers in there. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna sprinkle some more of the cotija cheese over there. A little bit too much right there. That's all right. I like a lot of cheese on there anyway, so we just do it the way I like it. There we go. Then we're gonna sprinkle some more, just a little bit of our chili powder on here, just to add a little extra flake color to it. There we go. All right, put that aside. And now we can top it off with some cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, because some people don't really like cilantro, but you can do green onions if you want. I'm not gonna put too many on here. Just enough for some color. Some on the sides here. Make our plate look nice. I'm just dropping everything. Oh man, it looks so wonderful. All right, the moment of truth. Let's see how it's gonna taste. I'm so anxious to taste this, boy. It smells so good. I'm gonna get a big bite of this right here. Let's see here. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Woo. I have never had Mexican corn taste this good. Oh my goodness. Boy, if I knew how to Dougie, I would do the Dougie right now. But sadly, nobody ever taught me how to Dougie. Nobody ever taught me how to Dougie. So, I had to do that another time. But this right here, this is, I mean, I can eat all this by myself. Oh, this is delicious. Absolutely delicious. Thank you again for watching What It Looks Like Homemade.